Bam, baby. It's a fucking triple. So I pulled this card out of like $22 worth of 151. You know how much this bitch cost PSA 10? Fucking 1,120 some bucks, bro. Or actually, let's see the current price, bro. PSA 10 is $1,123. What did I get? I got a PSA flippin' 8. So I got less than this bad boy. I am devastatingly tired. All right, that was a little sidetrack, guys. Let's just go on to the trade that I took yesterday on Monday. Today, which is Tuesday, I did not put a trade out just because really no fucking movement. We've reached previous highs. I believe that the market was bearish, and I believed that price was going to liquidity sweep this, or at least reach into this previous area. You know, this wick is fucking huge, but reach into this previous area and go a little bit back up. First thing that I did was I scouted this liquidity sweep right here. I believe that price wanted to do a little bit of this. Okay, that's not. The price was gonna go something like this and then back down. And before it was like this. You can imagine this right here was gonna happen right here on this low thing right here. Liquidity sweep, etc. You know the shield, right? So I entered in right here a little bit early. I did think that I did enter early. And the funny thing is, I would have been right, at least partly right. So that's kind of funny. I'm not going to lie to you. Overall, a bearish day. We had a liquidity sweep. I thought price was going to go up to a certain high, come back down, which I was right, actually. If I just had my stop loss a little bit higher. It's okay. I didn't, I only lost $300 this trade. It's all about risk management. We did have some equilibrium, sweep low, sweep high, bang. So I thought this was kind of important. That's why I kind of entered a little bit earlier. It's really the trade, guys. Nothing too much of it. If I were to trade it again, I probably wouldn't have traded it. I kind of rushed in. There was no news on Monday. There's no news today. Tomorrow actually is a little bit important. If we go tomorrow, we have PPI at 7:30, and we also have whatever the fuck this is. This doesn't affect us. This doesn't. But USD Canadian or USD core PPI meeting. So if I'm going to, let's see if my predictions are right for tomorrow. Tomorrow I should be setting out a trade. We have been reaching previous highs for the past fucking few solid days. One high there, another high getting taken out right there, another high getting taken out right there, and then another high getting taken out right here. So two things that price could really do in this situation. Price could either keep going up, probably hopefully taking out this little zone right here, or what could happen is price decides to go further down into this zone right here, into this fair value gap, just liquidity zone right there. We've been bearish so far for September. I think that we will continue to be bearish. I'll see. Looks pretty bearish to me, other than this. Let's see if we can find any fair value gaps which news could use to re-enter into a certain zone. We do see that what happened here with this fair value gap. Price literally entered right into this fucking sexy ass zone and skyrocketed. So if I were to guess where price might want to retrace, we have two zones. Fair value gap right here, which was accepted previously, as well as this fair value gap, which I don't think was accepted previously, but it's still important. So, well, looky here. It definitely re-entered in this fair value gap. That's funny, dude. We'll see what happens. It was entered doesn't mean that it's definitely true. Price could either go further up, or it could keep going further down into these zones, or into this zone right here. I don't think that would happen. I think that we'd probably want to just get a liquidity sweep right here, Could be here too. Could be a lot of places. When we could just see a downtrend after this too, because we have a honest kind of a break of structure, and we also have entered into this large fair value gap right here. Some equilibrium over yonder too. So, and we what's it called? Swept all of these highs. So if I'm saying anything, we're either peaking right here, and after that going bearish, or what else could happen is that we start going bearish now. Totally possible. I think the more likely option is probably we're going to keep just repeating these highs and lows until next week. So yeah, price will either go into this zone, go back up, or price will go into this zone and go back up. Either way, I am fucking severely sleepy. So yeah, I think that price wants to really take out these zones right here. And we'll see if I'm right. That will be the call out for tomorrow, or at least sometime this week. Oh yeah, we're actually entering into a fair value gap right here on the 30-minute. Let's see if we can see any like opens in the 5-minute. Wow, actually we do. Equilibrium. No, not really. We do have a swing high and a swing low. Kind of. We'll see if price wants to enter in that 50% mark. Also into this fair value gap right here. And just go down. We will see, guys. That's the video. I hope you guys have a great day. This is pretty cool, other than the fact it's PSA 8. I'm probably going to go get Chipotle. Might hit the gym. I don't really want to. I'm fucked. I need to sleep. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys what video we're on. This is 7. Man, 0 views for the last 2 videos is tough. It's okay though. One day, we're going to be looking back at these videos. Oh, I'm a multi-billionaire. And I tried putting you guys on. I'm just kidding. I'm just learning. I'm not even. I'm turning 18 soon. So that learning phase is going to have to turn into something cash-wise soon. But yeah. Okay. This is going to be the same video that you were just watching. Except this is going to be day trading recap 7 and 8. Might be looking a little chopped today. Took 2 trades today. Lost the first one. Won the second one. I said something about the news. I'm curious if I was right or not. I guess I'll see it when I'm editing. First trade. It was based off of news. I thought we'd have a retracement to higher highs. But we have a break of structure instead. So I think from now on we will probably be bullish. First trade was a long. I decided to take it off of the news event. This fair value gap right here. That fair value gap, you can see it right there. From here to there. We had multiple retracements and shit like that. So, yeah, that's what I thought would happen. We also had a draw on liquidity right here, which I believe was a draw on liquidity. You know, sometimes you think you see stuff in trading, but realistically, you're just schizophrenic. You're just seeing what you want to see instead of the truth. And that can be dangerous sometimes. There was indeed a fair value gap. Indeed was retraced a few times. There was not a liquidity sweep though. I'll tell you that much. This is not a liquidity sweep. Just as this is not a liquidity sweep. Nor this little fucker. So I believe that price was gonna enter back in using this. Oh fuck, wait, no, this is actually what I thought would happen. I just forgot. So I entered in based off of this fair value gap right here, and then this liquidity being swept. That's what happened, yeah. And I thought it was going to go all the way up. So this wasn't even a naughty trade. This was actually a pretty good trade because the liquidity sweep already did happen. It's okay that I lost it. I only lost like 100 and on this trade I ended up winning 500, I think. So total for the day was like 350 or something like that. 350 with like the fees and bullshit that they do. You'll get it one day. Anyways, this trade was also pretty interesting too. I knew right off the bat that if price moved lower than this wick, like for a decent amount, like past this one too, I knew that price would just continue down. So I waited, and I just expected price to go into this little time zone. So I took a little trade. I deleveraged on this trade, by the way. And this one I deleveraged, as well as this one. I leveraged a little bit more, but for the day, I mean, I leveraged almost nothing. Like I made 500, I lost 130. So not the craziest deal, but confluences for this was I just expected the price to go want to liquidity sweep previous lows, as it's always done. I was even mad at myself for taking this trade. I thought I was over trading, but I mean, I won it, so I can't be mad at myself if I did a good job, you know what I'm saying? Do have a liquidity sweep right here. Price could go back up into this equilibrium zone. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, guys. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm sick. My head hurts. I don't want to fucking edit for too long.